Get comfortable. Try to sit up as straight as you can. Just fill in the tummy, then the lungs, and then the upper chest within every breath. And as you breathe out, you can let go of the upper chest, then the lower chest, and then the tummy. Yeah. And it expands. A safe space. A quiet space. It grows as big as you can make it. And this is kind of like a bubble where nothing can really affect you as long as you can breathe within it. And it's made of light, and it's made of your true self, your inner child. It's happy. And whenever you feel like you're disconnected, you can always expand this bubble again and remember who you truly are versus what is really not you, versus what you are observing and letting just flow through you. Let's take 3 deep breaths again. Fill in the tummy, the middle part of your chest, and then your upper chest. Breathe out slowly. Let's do it 2 more times. Nice. You can wiggle your fingers, maybe wiggle your head, and you can open your eyes. Yay!
Oh, thanks, Karen.
Yeah.
Okay, that really helped me to get back. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's do this. I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, just to start off, I'm going to be editing this as our official beginning. So
Okay.
when you did this, it goes on YouTube. This will be our official beginning. Okay. Okay, so Karen, my lovely friend. So how what has been your experiences with healing your inner child? Any stories, any traumatic experiences?
Yes. I think my answer is very vague, but I think I'm still currently like working with it. But mostly like my inner child loves to laugh, and I'm such a like serious person sometimes. I don't I don't really like to waste my energy on things that I don't even find funny. Like, I'm kind of like serious in that way, you know, like I'm just not gonna do it, you know. But when my inner child finds something funny and she just laughs and laughs, I find that so healing. And it makes me remember my childish times when I used to go to like a theme park or like a playground. And you know, in a playground, people would see, you know, we would usually see, you know, the slide, and then the swings, and then this little like playhouse, and you know, in a child's mind, it really looks like an imaginative world.
Oh, you're okay, Karen.
Are you still with me? Yeah.
Yeah. I was just listening intensely.
Okay. And you know, no, I'm like losing you guys. That's why.
Oh.
But you know, it's like I remember being a kid and playing with my friends, and we would have all these like, oh, let's be spies, and we would have this whole imagination of like playing and being spies and solving puzzles, and or let's play family, and like we would have a house and there would be a river, but there's no river there, you know, like we'd have to go through the rocks, and like, and that's what's really fun about imagination, and that's what's really fun about the ether, is that it's really all here for us to play with. And it's just like as we grow older, we kind of like really just start to forget, because we have all these other responsibilities that we have to take care of, that we don't really have time to just go to the playground and live in the moment and just play. And I feel like finding key people that can be part of your playground is really important, because those are the people that really bring you back to that like space. And not a lot of people can do that to me. Like, for example, a coworker, I'm at work, I gotta do work stuff, you know. But let's say my boyfriend, like if he just makes me laugh and we're just joking around all day, I feel like I'm in my child place, you know. And from this place, I'm much more forgiving, I'm much more loving, and then yeah, and I'll continue. I don't know, I can continue, but what do you think?
Oh no, that was great. You like you should embrace those flow states. You like just let it all loose, like a gushing river. Just let the floodgates loose, Karen. Just flow.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm probably just gonna end it with how huge imagination, or how we take imagination for granted. And I don't really know what the difference is between an imaginative thought and a regular thought, because a thought is an imagination, you know? And so if I'm going to sit here and really manifest a thought that, I don't know, let's say I thought a long time ago, you know, and it's finally like coming to being, then what's the difference between me sitting here and being imaginative and also bring that into being as well? So it's like the more I really step outside the box and stay in my childlike imagination state, it's like I feel like it's just a lot more fun and a lot more opportunities, and like I see it in a way that I've never seen it before, and like life, I just see life through a different lens, and it makes things that much more real to me, to my inner self, because it makes the impossible possible. Therefore, when you want to do certain things like healing or like magic, you know, I feel like it really does come from a state of imagination. It takes a lot of imagination and a lot of love coming from here to be able to imagine it and then therefore manifest it.
That is such a beautiful answer, Karen. So great. But especially that I have noticed this about you, so that like you just laugh and laugh about about the summer breeze. It's like you have such like a bright energy that here that we all embrace. Even the other guys even notice it as well. Like it's such a lovely spirit, Karen.
Oh, thanks, Brandon. I think your spirit is so bright as well. I feel like, like no matter what, you hold true to that. You know what I mean? And that's why I love it, because you are your name, true living. And it's like, I don't think that anything is going to take you away from that, and you shouldn't let it, because that's how beautiful your light is.
Oh, thanks, Karen. Okay, so for my second question, with wounded inner child that we all have within ourselves, what do you think is the main point in our lives here where that here we started to our inner child begins to get hurt, so therefore that will stay with us towards the rest of our lives? So that, do you have any tips or tricks on how to heal your inner child?
Okay, so it's I feel like, things happen to us when we are kids because we have no control or like say over it, and we just have to like take it. And it's almost as if like the first years when we're developing, it's like when our life is being almost like told, and it's almost how we perceive it that we begin to identify with it. And I do know that everyone goes through like trauma. Everyone does. And we are getting in a I feel like hopefully we are moving to that in a space and time where we can actually begin to heal ourselves, and it's more common rather than rare. I feel like it could be very different for different people. A lot of people, heal themselves because they love themselves enough to do it without them even knowing. Some people do it differently. Some people just do it throughout life, naturally. Some people do it through their work, whether it's some type of self-expression, um, writing books, finding closure, learning and going through just our regular day-to-days. Even if we don't find the answer right now, it will all make sense later on. I feel like that's what I have learned from much older people.
Honestly, that is such a great answer. Like from your knowledge, from your expansive knowledge that you've had. Like for example, for myself, that here I've literally had such a bonk on the head with my inner child. It is like literally that here. Like I feel like that at certain moments that there are these type of like triggers that here appear in my life, where it reminds me of a certain past that here I repressed within my own psyche, and that is it's an example of a wounded inner child. So at this moment here, I feel like that here it is here my right to just be with that here with that thought and try to just integrate into myself, which is trying to heal my emotional inner body, my the emotional energetic body. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So for my third question, Karen, I'm just spurring this on in you.
I
So
know it's cool. I mean, you only get really my perspective, but yeah, I love sharing with you, so it's okay.
oh no, of course, yeah, that here. Everything's from your knowledge. Yeah, like I don't expect you like to have a vast collection of knowledge, like the Akashic records.
Yeah.
So what type of so like I just explained to you, like of triggers in life. Have you had the type of same experience that that you felt like at certain moments of your life it triggers some type of memory from the past that it pulled you back into that a really stressful moment of your day? Like, how did you reintegrate yourself into the present moment with those emotions and remind yourself that you were present? And then, what would you tell to other people out there, how to integrate themselves into the present moment again?
This is such a beautiful talk. This is such a beautiful talk. I just wanted to say that because it's something that I go through daily, especially with, I feel, family members in specific. To me, it mostly comes from this place of, I feel like, expectations of what I hold. I hold expectations for others, especially like family members. And, just recently, I kept having this like hurt inner child, like how you put it. And she would express herself in a hurt manner. And, it came from this place of expectations because she was holding expectations from the things that she sees on TV, from the things that she learns from books, from other people's families. And okay, why isn't my family that way? Why am I not treated that way? And it's all just kind of like a little bratty of my little bratty self. It's like my inner child is a little brat sometimes. And most recently, I feel like it comes from, like, the actual awareness, because I will sit here and I will work on myself every day. We're all going to work on ourselves every day, but it's going to come the healing is going to come at a specific time when, like, God, like, really allows it, that you're like, okay, you're completely done with this cycle. You finally get it. You're not gonna get through it until you actually get it. And when that moment comes, you're gonna be like, wow, that's the key I needed. That was the missing piece. Because our inner child, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Our inner child learns a specific way. No one knows our inner child or our inner selves better than anyone but us. And it's important to teach it the way that it's supposed to heal if he doesn't understand, or he or she, and I feel like sometimes we have missing pieces. It could be anything. It could be like just moving this, and then now it clicks that, like, cook. It's like little pieces coming together. You're like, whoa, like, I didn't know that, but now I make the connection, and then therefore now I know that this is wrong, and then now I understand, and now I just have a completely new perspective. For me, it came from an angel of mine, and this angel everybody around us are angels. And sometimes, like, an angel takes over someone and just, like, looks you in the eyes and tells you what you need to hear in that specific moment. And it came to me specifically from somebody I love very dearly. And this is why I know that people are meant to be in our lives for a reason, and help the people, like, community also, like, helps heal our inner child as well. And it came from such a place of love, but it's something so simple as, it's your family, and you shouldn't hold expectations because they love you no matter what. Like, and you, instead of trying to change them, you should just accept them and just be like, oh, I know that's wrong, but I love you for it because you're doing you and you are yourself. And that had never, like, clicked for me. So that's just an example of, like, how, like, something that, like, triggered my inner child was such a simple answer, but I didn't, like, really get it. And I feel like that's just a simple example of, like, how awareness, whether it's advice coming from an angel or something that clicks within you, like, that awareness of actually thinking and feeling that and like feeling that power and be like, wow, that moment was very powerful for me. I'm actually going to do something about it. And I think I am ready to move forward. I think I am done with this cycle. It's an inner thing. You know what I mean?
That was great, Karen. You see, if you've ever seen the Jason Silver, this is what he talks about: flow states. If you know about him, this is what he talks about. Just wow, does he being connected with everything and just flowing? But like what you said is so true, Karen. That like it's simply at those certain moments in life. That we always will come back.
I lost you for a second.
Oh,
No, you're back. You're back. Okay, continue.
Okay. So like you said, at every time when we are triggered by our inner child, we are pulled back to a spiral downwards again into into that mind. I recently learned from a philosopher named Swedenborg. He was an oldie philosopher like Friedrich Nietzsche. And yeah, that he made a concept here about what is heaven and hell. So yeah, that he made it that it's basically like a spiral, and how the spiral is basically a format on how our mind works and how life is. So every time when we're going up in life, we're always spiraling up. That is just the magic of spirals. And when we hit a wall, and we triggered by our inner child, we're brought back down in order to learn from that, and then after we spiral back up. So at every time we're just constantly healing. So the big question is, when would the healing stop? It never ends. It's like we're all just ever just expansive in just healing. Oh, Karen, I lost you.
Sorry, I'm like losing you for a second. But you're back again.
Well,
no, I thought that was very beautiful.
Well, so for my other question now, if you've heard about the term drama queens, you know how they're like to act like it is basically and that when you because people will say that with a drama queen they're in constant conflict with themselves. Like I said, that here they're in constant conflict with the type of situation that they're in, and that's the whole essence of acting. But in essence, they are in a deep, in constant conflict with themselves when they're acting dramatic, how people call drama queens. So how do you think we can help people to understand the concept of healing, and how could they like sort of heal their basically you've already answered this question, Karen, so I'm not going to burden you with this question again.
No, I feel like drama queen is, first of all, a perspective. I don't know if you can hear me. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Karen.
Woo.
I can hear you.
Let me try something else.
Karen, hey. Hello. Oh my God, we understand. Yoo-hoo, Karen.
Hello. I'm sorry, I don't know. Internet's...
Anna, don't worry, Karen.
Also,
Okay, we got you now. Okay, we got you.
Okay. And then also how you can't measure drama, because what may be dramatic to me may be not dramatic to someone else, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then whether I need healing might be a different measurement from when someone else thinks if I need healing or not. Therefore, only the measurement can be done, the realization can be done within ourselves. And I feel like, being dramatic, you answered it, it comes from this like space within the inner person, the inner kid that's like trying to have attention, and it's only like within themselves, when they finish that like cycle, is when they have to like kind of like, okay, like I'm actually, that made me realize whatever they have to go through, that made me realize that maybe it's not such a good idea, you know, and whether that event happens to them in their own time, within time, or, you know, it's a choice that they make, that they're like, okay, I'm gonna find the answer towards this, is really like within themselves.
Yes, perfect answer, Karen. Uh, for my other question, let me see what type of questions I have here. Okay. So, mm, so, we're coming to an end to like this lovely chat here, because I've run out of questions. But like, if you have any final thoughts on like healing the inner child, what would you tell it to anybody who doesn't realize that he have a conflict within them? Like, any final words? And like, and then after, I have a final question after this, and then after we can finish off with a meditation.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if I made this clear, so I'm gonna make it clear this time again.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Let's say if me and you are playing hospital.
Yeah.
And you know, and we have a bunch of friends, and Sally over here she's pretending that she got shot, right? And we're like, oh no, doctor, help Sally, right? And you're like, oh, I can't do anything, I don't know what to do, right? This is all like our playground. And I'm like, wait, I think I got something, doctor. And I go back behind the swings, and I go back to you, and I'm like, here, doctor, I think I got it. I think this is the answer. And you like, you give it to Sally with so much like love, and like Sally like lives, and it's just like this like fun, and it's just like healing can be so much fun. Imagination can be so much fun. You know, what if you were to unite imagination, love, and what was the other one? And healing together, I think. You know? It's like what?
Authenticity? Like being authentic?
It doesn't have to be authentic. Imagination holds no owner.
Yes.
Imagination is free for everyone. There's no like, I thought of this. No, it's free for everyone. I mean, unless you're gonna go publish something or whatever and play by the rules, but like imagination is everywhere. It's in the air, you know. It's like we move through it, you know. And it's like as long as like you combine like imagination and love together, like and you want to heal, then go to your playground, go back to that inner child, go to that playground, and actually create something that you can use to heal. It can be a person, it can be an object, it can be a prayer, it can be a game, a toy. Like it's like we hold so much like restraint to who we could be, and it's like, and if you really want to heal, then really do so. Go explore yourself, and like and really like just play with the ether around you, play with your imagination, and how do it in a way that your inner child could learn, because everyone learns differently, and the way that I would do it might help you, but you know yourself better. You know what you like. You know the type of food you like. You know the type of drinks you drink. You know the type of shirts you wear. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna put some some healing energy into this shirt today. That's something a little kid would say. Do you get where I'm going?
Yeah, of course. I get you, Karen. I get you. I said everything is all, and all is within you.
Exactly. Exactly. And I feel like it's like the best part of, I feel like, opening the third eye, because there is no boundary, and it's just like, it comes from love. It should come from love. If it doesn't come from love, then good luck.
Of course, love is all there is. Like we put that label of love, but that love is what is in all of us. We just put that name on it, but in reality, it's just what everything is made out of. It's uncomprehendable. You can't hold it. You
It's
can't.
sacred.
Yes, it's sacred. You can't grasp it. It's like the Tao. You can't know it. You can't feel it, but
You can feel it.
oh
I
no,
feel
yeah.
like you can feel it.
Yeah, like you can feel it, it's not comprehensible. But we try to comprehend it by putting a label on it.
Right, right. I feel like it might not just be a feeling, but I feel like it's this like vibration. Because if it wasn't a vibration, we wouldn't be able to if it wasn't a vibration, we wouldn't be able to manifest it within plants, and plants are love. Like nature is a manifestation of love, different manifestations of love, and different expressions of love. And it's like, and it must have come from like a vibrating level.
Yeah, so like what you said is completely true. The idea that we create, and what we create, and our creations will imbue us with a gift as well, and they will create us at the same time. They will improve our skills. They will improve our perception of life. In to itself, we have been created as artworks, and our art shall create new art in the process.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're so beautiful, Brandon.
Oh, thanks, Karen. So just one more question, Karen, because I had this one burning question that I wanted to ask. What are these thoughts of negativity and just these thoughts of turmoil? Are they demons? Are they angels? Are they spirits? Or are they just physical manifestations of who we are? Or is it the angel? Or is it our spirit guide trying to yearning for us for death? And for us to start anew and be rebirthed?
So, to me, I feel like most humans live in a state of duality. It's just brain, like we are wired that way, whether we think of it or not. Like something has to be good, something has to be bad. We have been this way for centuries. So it's like something that we can't escape from at the moment, because it's who we are. We are in a state of like duality. Those who can see through duality see the unity within it and can rearrange the illusion of reality. But those who cannot see through duality stay in a state of duality, and therefore to them they are in the spiritual war that most humanity is currently in.
That's so true. Karen, you brought no, it's so true, Karen. You are frozen a little while. Okay.
Yeah, and as I'm like, I have my little hands here, like they both start to vibrate, and I'm like, all right, let me bring it back.
So Karen, you are affecting the electromagnetic waves of us communicating with your chi, your energy. You are with your kai. You are interfering. You're interfering with the connection.
Yes, and even that reminds me. This reminds me of going back to a little kid on a playground, right? we only had dirt, air, maybe water if there was a lake somewhere to play with. These are elemental, fundamental things, and it's like, even if we go back to our elements and use elements to our with our imagination, like, you can build a castle and be like, this is my healing castle, and I'm gonna go into my castle, and my room is my castle, and then I'm gonna go in there, and then this bed is magically enchanted to heal me every time I go to sleep. So not only are you protecting yourself from anything else because you just built your own castle, you can eventually obviously manifest it if you like, but it's all about using what you have, and even and making the most of it, and not just what you think is the most, but even further than that.
That's so true. And this conversation is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I wish the rest of the guys were here. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. This talk. Oh my god.
You know, right? It's just this. It's very beautiful that we have this conversation, because I've been going through this these past couple of weeks. So thank you so much for just even bringing it up and giving me an outlet to even speak about it.
No worries, Karen. This is what True Living is all about. Being an outlet for authenticity to arise. Just to for anybody who wants to share, you can message me, and after you can have an outlet here for yourself. You can be in an episode of Perceptions of Life, where you can just release everything what's in your mind, and you become authentic again.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, thanks, Karen.
Yes. Oh, you made my day.
Oh, you're welcome, Karen. That's what we're all here for. That here, I was here specifically to make your day special and to give it that touch bit of ray and sunshine. And that here.
Sprinkle it all over it.
and more people will be there for you in your day, Karen. That you will fill your day with joy and love, your family, your friends, your boyfriend, and the works.
Thank you, Brandon. Same to you.
Okay.
As you reflect it out, it will come back. So just thank you. It's all yours as well.
Oh, thanks, Karen. So Karen, so would you like to end it with a meditation? Would you like me to guide it, or would you want to guide it?
You should totally try it.
I should try. Okay.
Yeah, just focus on me, man. No, don't worry about you. Just what if, pretend that you were here, and then just try to relax me.
Okay. Oh, okay then. Okay. Because I haven't, because I'm very inexperienced as a meditation teacher, so I will do my best.
This is how we practice.
Okay. So just sit back, relax, just hold space for yourself to become present again. Just release anything that's in your mind and dig through your thoughts by becoming present with yourself, by feeling the sensations around your body. How do you feel? By first just taking a couple of inhalations and exhalations. Just becoming present with yourself by breathing in and out, deep and out. If you are not able to dig out from your thoughts, think about how does your thought feel? Does it have weight to it? Does it have a specific taste? Does it have a specific sight or noise towards your thoughts? Try to use the ability that we all have of synesthesia, the ability to witness our senses by using another sense. Now just take a minute to just become present with yourself by taking a couple of inhalations and exhalations out, but in silence. And now just imagine yourself in a wide, green, lush, life-full field of grass. And in front of you, you see a memory that has troubled you in your past. And you felt like you just couldn't deal with it, so you repressed it. Allow it to play out. How does it feel? Does it have a specific taste, flavor? Does it have a noise to it? Does it have a specific weight to it? Maintain the breath. Bring yourself back into the present moment. If you're worrying that your mind is pulling you back too much into the past, pull the memory into the present moment, but don't allow it to pull you back into the past by inhaling and exhaling out. By maintaining a constant breath, you will become present by pulling the memory into the present moment. When you've come to the end of your memory, approach your inner child and be the figure that was missing for your inner child at that moment. Think about what were you needing at that moment of your past. And then give it to your inner child, but with compassion and kindness, and give them a hug. And now just imagine you enveloping them in light. And as it envelops yourself as well in light. Just think about you being there for your inner child and your inner child just becoming one with you, you fusing with it. It is a part of you. Once, if you only see light, just take a moment to just bring that light into your physical body. Imagine it enveloping your toes all the way to your head, but wrapping around your body like a blanket. Once you feel that warm embrace of the universal energy flowing within you, just take a minute to just be grateful and reminisce in your accomplishments that you've done in your life, and know that everyone is here for you, and trust in the strength that you have for yourself, and trust in the strength that others give you and you give back to them. It's a constant flux and the give and exchange in this world. I am you and you are me. And when you're ready, with awareness, open your eyes, but with the awareness of how your eyes are opening.
Oh, crying.
Oh, Karen. Oh, Karen, did I really help you? Did I? Oh my God. Did I spur a memory up? Did I spur a memory up, Karen? Oh.
Well, yes, you did.
I
And
I spurred a memory.
it was really beautiful.
Ah.
I'm so shy to share, but it was really beautiful because I've been back to this memory 1,000 times, and I always always repressed it because I never understood it. And I feel like little kids are like like pricks. Like little kids are mean, and they're just. I mean, I think it gets to a point where we our like emotions are all over the place or something. I don't know, right? They're I don't know. We're like little demons. And why are we like that, right? And I just kept asking as you were talking. I'm like, why am I like this? Why am I like this, right? And what came up was like the absence of somebody I love, and I was like, wow, like that was so beautiful. Like I was acting up because this somebody I loved wasn't there for me when I wanted them to be there for me. And therefore now, looking back into now, being with those people, like and like not me trying to avoid them or trying to like have this like issue with them. It was because I still am holding on to that little like thing of them not being there for me when I was a little kid. So then I started to cry. And I was like, oh, like, you're such a little prick. Little Karen. But, it's fine. I gave her love, and I wrapped her with light, and I'm gonna play with her more.
That's the whole essence of it, Karen. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so shocked at myself.
So beautiful, Brandon. That was so beautiful.
I can't believe I'm shocked at myself. I actually it's my first time actually giving a helping towards our people in meditation. Oh my God.
I'm so happy it was me because like that was so you made it connect for me, and I allowed it. I let you in. I embraced your voice, and I let you guide me. And it was really, really beautiful where you took me. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Karen. Oh my God, this is. Oh, I'm just so shocked at myself. No, oh my God.
Oh, don't limit yourself.
No, I know. Oh my God, no, this is what I always strove for, to aid people, and just to help them realize, yeah, that just that everything is just beautiful. Like whatever we believe in, that everything in life is sincerely just. Oh, it's just there. That's life, right there. That's life for you, right there, Karen. There. There it is again. That's life right there for you. Just being authentic. That's life for you. That's how it is, you know. That's how it is. Just everything. It's just we're all just living it. That if we can heal ourselves, if we can strive past these limitations that we put in ourselves, we can go and explore the universe. I feel like that once we've healed everything in on the earth, we can then travel into our planets and travel the universe and into great beyond and everything, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we definitely have to heal Earth. That comes from us. We gotta do it. Like, I love this planet. We gotta bring it back.
I know we gotta bring it back, and but especially my main intention for this channel was, yeah, that, yeah, to heal Mother Gaia, to heal Mother Earth. That, yeah, I always felt like that I had a deep connection with her. That I know that we all do as well, but yeah, but like we never sense it, and
Hmm.
that, yeah, I felt like I was communicated with her, and every time when I was a child, when I was more younger, I used to like every night I used to visit her essence and say, "How are you doing, Mother Earth? Yeah, how's everything?" And I used to have you like. I used to have like meetings, yeah, meetings with her, with Mother Earth and everything, like and just her essence, yeah, like there. And after is all with you with the notion, and also with as a child, with Santa Claus as well, and with
But you can still visit her.
I know I can, no, because her essence is there. That, yeah, I just need to reconnect with her. That's
Exactly. That's all you need to do because I mean, just like anyone in life, it's just like a single message away. Like, I hope you're doing good. Like
yes.
thinking about you.
That's how it is. Well, Karen, this has been a lovely chat, and that, yeah, I'm so glad that I managed to help you and for you to start your day with a fresh mind and a clear mind. So I'm glad I did
Yes,
that for
it
you.
was great. It was great timing because, like I said, I've been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks. My family came to visit me, so a lot of emotions came up, and we're always healing, and that's the beauty of it because healing is every day. Every day we decide to heal, and it's this journey, and that's the beauty of it. And you just became part of my journey, so thank you.
Ah, you became a part of my journey as well. Like the Spirit Science family, you like it just literally aided me in everything. Like literally helping me to have a voice as well, to just help me bring out the authenticity and everything that we learn from each other. I will bring in something new to the table, and we'll all combine our information, and we'll just create something collectively new in all sorts of ways. Just, you know.
Mhm.
Oh, well. Oh,
Well, Brandon.
oh, but also, if you guys haven't heard, I am not sponsored by Karen, but I just wanted to let you guys know that here to check out Karen's teas on her Etsy website, in her Instagram, where you can buy, you can have your own combinations of teas of from the root all the way to the crown chakra. Where, Karen, if you like to say a few words about your teas, you feel free, or if you still have time.
um, yeah, they're designed by herbs to help specific organs that are connected to each chakra. So, you know, taking them regularly would help flush out your organs and help clean and let your chakras flow through, and help you heal every day if you wanted to. It's just like kind of creating a ritual for yourself and saying, I'm doing this for me because I love myself, and it's still growing. You know, there's still a lot more that I'm planning on doing. So just stick around.
Oh, and also, but I'm also designing my chakra cards so that maybe we could team up on that here. I am now starting the designing stages now of my chakra cards. I'll be putting the exact information.
Did you get my book that I sent you?
Oh no, I haven't got it yet, but yeah, I will show to get that here very soon. Very soon, but
Yeah, it's a really great book.
yes.
And it'll give you a lot of information. So I mean, there's a lot of information out there, but you'll like it.
I know because yeah, I just love reading, you know. Yes.
Okay. All right, Brandon. Well, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.
I see you next time, Karen. Have a lovely one, Karen. Love.
You too.
Okay. All right, everyone. So you've heard about Karen, and check out her channel, Mindful Maya, which I will leave in the description down below, so you can check her out and just send her some love. You know, just send it. That's all we ever need in life is just love, ever so gentle love. You know. And just a couple of updates. I know I haven't posted recently, but that's for a reason. I am working on a couple of new projects, such as a new cartoon, a chakra animated meditation, and also a human timeline a human timeline cartoon and animation, where this project I did with Anthony Roy Farrer, which you can check him out in live up meditation, and you can also check out his cloaks as well. Anthony, brother, you know. And also you can check out again Karen's teas down below, which I'll be leaving a link down below. So check her out, send her some love, and buy some teas. You know, just get that mellow out of you and just relax. You know, hurrah. Okay, everyone. So stay tuned to True Living. There's lots of projects in the works. Namaste, everyone. In the cash. Bye.